Hey, what's going on? You know who it is, you know what it is. Alright, you guys, on my break, thought I'd knock out a video right quick, try to knock out like a quick 3-minute video or something. Alright, you guys, let's go back down memory lane because I want to bring something to your attention. You know, basically, the people, the non-biased people that just see it right down the middle, not fanboys of anybody. Do y'all remember, like, maybe about 6 months to a year ago, maybe 8 months at best, and there was the talk of Bud fighting Kell Brook, and you had people dismiss this fight and say it was a joke and say that Bud shouldn't go nowhere near Kell Brook because it does nothing for his career. Okay, so now on the flip side, you got people like putting out videos, bullshit videos, that Bud need Kell Brook to define his career at welterweight. And I'm like, since when? Just a few months ago, people said it was a terrible fight and they didn't like the idea of it and they wasn't gonna watch it. This is the type of shit that I'm talking about. Let me get this straight. You want Kell Brook and Terence Crawford to lock horns, but y'all the same people that was bitching about the Aamir Khan fight, saying that didn't do nothing for Bud's career. So how does Kell Brook do anything for Terence Crawford's career? Kell Brook isn't fighting at 147 anymore. His last 2 fights have been at 154. So you want him to move down and fight Terence Crawford. And then if Terence Crawford annihilates him or obliterates him, then all of a sudden you will say, well, he's an Errol Spence leftover and all that type of shit. And then, but at the same time, keep in mind, he took most of his damage from the Triple G fight. And Errol Spence took out what was left of him. But, you know, that's what I'm talking about, like the inconsistency. You shitted on the Aamir Khan fight and said that fight was a joke, but then you want him to fight Kell Brook, who been campaigning at 154. Okay, and then Aamir Khan went up to fight Canelo, and look what happened to him. But Aamir Khan had already been knocked silly a couple of other times, so he'd already been knocked out. But Kell Brook went up and fought Triple G without having no tune-up fights at 160, and he was severely damaged by Triple G. Even though he was having his way at times with Triple G, he was actually doing well until he started getting caught. So really, Kell Brook ain't been the same since that fight. We all know Kell Brook is known for pulling out of fights for whatever reason, because Kell Brook is very difficult to negotiate with. That's fact. So you complaining about Terence Crawford fighting Aamir Khan, who y'all said already been knocked out by Canelo, but you want Kell Brook to fight him, who already been stopped by Triple G at 160. Y'all not making no kind of sense. And I'm just keeping it 100. For real, Kell Brook is 2 fights in at 154. So now you want him to move down. Move back down, and we all know Kell Brook had been saying for the longest that he was struggling to make 147 anyway. So then, if let's just say he does comply with Terence Crawford and Terence Crawford beats him, then you gonna say that he got weight drained. I just want the people that's objective, you know, to hear me out, because you already know fanboys of a certain fighter, they gonna try to like make excuses, but I'm just putting out the facts. Where am I lying at? Where am I lying at? Having Kell Brook last 2 fights been at 154, and he fought the dude that just knocked out Jeff Horn, because Jeff Horn went up to 154. Okay, so I'm just saying, man, I'm just putting that out there. Kell Brook does nothing for Bud's career, nothing, because basically it's the same fight. Okay, it's the same as Aamir Khan. So y'all not making no kind of sense. that's putting this bullshit out. Man, if anybody believe that Terence Crawford is ducking Kell Brook, I just don't know what to say about you. I'm just keeping it 100. Take it however you want, man. Bud ain't remotely ducking no damn Kell Brook, and Kell Brook does nothing for Bud's career. Because like I said before, if Bud fights him and he obliterates him, then y'all gonna be complaining about that. Because like I said, I seen the videos where people was bitching at the very thought of them fighting like around 6 months ago. So now all of a sudden it makes more sense. The most credible fight for Terence Crawford at this time, and I'm gonna talk about that in the next video, that should get made. I'm out.